file lawsuit seeking compensation for illnesses and injuries linked to the toxic water. Call today for your free consultation. 800-301-9153. Let our experienced attorneys fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call 800-301-9153. That's 800-301-9153. Again, 800-301-9153.
We're going abroad for the first time in years. To Spain.
But we don't speak Spanish.
So we started using Babbel.
And started learning Spanish fast.
With Babbel, you can start having conversations in another language in just 3 weeks. Babbel's conversational method teaches you real-life words and phrases. And with Babbel's interactive bite-sized lessons, you'll remember what you learned.
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿De dónde eres?
¿De dónde eres?
When you learn a language, you want to actually use it. Babbel is designed with that goal in mind.
In just 3 weeks, we're starting to have conversations in Spanish.
Esto de emocionado para ir a contigo.
Aw, he just said, I'm very excited to go to Spain with you. Nos vamos a divertir mucho.
And that means we're going to have a lot of fun.
Sí. Gracias, Babbel.
Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
News time 7:11. Traffic and transit with Ray Price.
Well, here's the east side of Manhattan, southbound side of the FDR Drive, just before the Manhattan Bridge. We're dealing with an accident. Last check, you have the middle lane knocked out. It's the right lane, then it's the middle lane, and there's one big mess on the southbound side of the FDR from the RFK all the way down to the Manhattan Bridge. At this point, the downtown west side, that's going to be a much better ride at this point. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels right off of the Queensbound RFK Bridge. They just cleared a crash, but it's a mess all the way back across the bend. They also got rid of an accident on the Queensbound Whitestone Bridge, just not soon enough. Queensbound Throgs Neck, that's the best of it out of the Bronx and into Queens. Citybound George got better, and aside from the westbound cross Bronx, pretty much everything else did, getting you out of town. Inbound Lincoln and Holland, extra few minutes. Outbound Lincoln and Holland, everything does fine. Southbound Wantagh and Nassau, they'll force you off at Old Country Road, so they can get rid of that truck further down at the Hempstead Turnpike exit. Stay with the southbound Meadowbrook or Seaford Oyster Bay instead. I'm Greg Rice, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Now the AccuWeather 4-day forecast. Here is meteorologist Brian Thompson. After such a warm day today, it is going to be a mild night tonight under a partly cloudy sky, low of 63. It's going to turn out cloudy, cooler tomorrow with a couple of showers from late morning on. High temperature tomorrow pretty close to 70. Remaining cloudy tomorrow night with a few showers. Lows will be right around 50. Cloudy, brisk, and chilly Friday with occasional rain and drizzle. High temperature Friday just 56. And it's going to stay cool into Saturday with some sunshine followed by clouds. There could be a late day shower north and west of the city. Saturday's high for around 62 degrees. And it's going to stay pretty cool into Mother's Day on Sunday with a chance for a thunder shower or two. High temperature Sunday near 60. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Brian Thompson on New York's weather station 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM. 83 degrees. Sunny skies. Still to come. You may not know his name, but you probably know the alternative rock album's engineer, including Nirvana's EBU. Details of Steve Albini's life just ahead.
I'm personal injury attorney Dan Buttafuoco of Buttafuoco & Associates. When I was a child, I experienced several injustices. This sparked the passion in me to fight for people. You never know when you're going to need a personal injury attorney. I've seen situations in which a second changed a person's entire life. When you come to Buttafuoco & Associates, you don't just get a single attorney. You get a team of professionals who will stand beside you and do everything possible to get you to the finish line so that you can move on with your life. When I'm in court, I think back to the injustices I've experienced as a child, and it makes me want to fight even more aggressively for you. At Buttafuoco & Associates, we will stop at nothing to get you the best possible outcome. Choosing a personal injury attorney is not a decision that you should make lightly. You should find someone who is highly recommended, including someone that has a proven track record. Call us today at 1-800-NOW-HURT. That's 1-800-669-4878. 1-800-NOW-HURT. Or online at 1-800-NOW-HURT.com.
Prescriptions required online consultation. If careful care will determine the appropriate prescriptions prices. For details and dosage information, subscription required. Price varies based on content subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online. Go to hims.com/Joe.
hearing scary radio ads about the IRS? Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000 or $500,000, we have a solution. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS with zero risk to you. We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with a BBB. End your tax nightmare today by visiting TRA.com or call 800-583-6681. That's 800-583-6681.
Is this a movie set?
Next news time, 7:15. Hey, I'm trying to mail a package lately. How long did it take to get there? Days and days after what the computer at point of sale indicated. That's common now. Lawmakers in Washington have been hearing about it from constituents back home. Some mail sitting for days in local and regional offices, other mail going first to places nowhere near where it's supposed to go. For instance, I sent a package to Washington State and it ended up going first to Guam. Another package I mailed to Poughkeepsie a few weeks ago went to Boston first. Not optional. Mailed by partisan group of senators serving the Postal Service to pause the disruptive changes to its processing and delivery network.
Democratic Senator Gary Peters from Michigan chairs the committee overseeing the USPS. He's behind the latest push to put a pause on the changes, warning they could slow mail deliveries. In a letter sent today, the senators are urging the Postal Service to wait until the impacts are studied further by the Postal Regulatory Commission. This comes amid mounting anger in Congress about changes USPS has said are necessary to cut its projected financial losses.
Correspondent Stacey Lynn. Rapper Travis Scott and concert promoter Live Nation have settled involved with one of the wrongful death suits from the deadly crowd surge at the 2021 Astro World Festival in Houston.
Live Nation attorney Neil Manny explaining in today's court hearing that 9 of the 10 wrongful death suits have been settled, including one from the family of 23-year-old Madison Dubinsky. That trial is set to start this week. No terms disclosed. Mohit Bellani attended the concert with his 21-year-old cousin, Marty Shahani, which was 10.
The word that should be used is the trust that this was 100% a win.
More than 4,000 plaintiffs have filed hundreds of lawsuits against Travis Scott and Live Nation. Death trial of 9-year-old Ezra Blunt is set for next week.
First by Chris Fox. Wings News Time 7:17. One of the architects of the automotive sound in the late 80s and 90s has done.
If you were watching the Rolex in the 80s and 90s, you knew Steve Albini's after Albini's things in the late 80s, our claims about Albini to engineer was never mind on a computer, given that we had more raw, less polished sound, and also greater.
That's all, folks.
Preferred the term engineer.